another round of Dungeons and Dragons, my dudes. Okay. So, what? Stop telling him to unsub. Oh, so, last time, let's do a quick recap. What the heck happened last time?
Rager and Heller.
Yeah, Rager and Heller, right?
Woo-hoo. We didn't even make it to the second floor.
Nope.
We
No.
stayed on numero uno.
Nerds.
Silas pissed off an aspect, and then learned that he himself is also an aspect. Or partially one. Partially.
Half breed.
He's got it in his blood. Apparently, there's an organ bandit society because that's who wanted his blood to sell, right?
Blood Mafia.
The blood mafia.
They may be connected to Sheldrake.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
who Mass told us,
Side
It's-
mission.
yeah, has some sort of artifact from the gods that the gods are all dying for. It's been flex.
I was like, are you trying to flex?
No, I was looking at this thing on my arm.
Oh.
Thing on my arm.
On my
Very
arm.
mysterious.
I was looking at this weird little bump. No, it's just like the back of my head.
No,
Oh wait,
That's
it's just a little dot on my arm. I don't know.
Alright.
It's just looking at it, man.
Off to a great start. You
Well,
guys.
anyway. So,
Sorry.
Blood Mafia is coming after Silas. Silas got drugged.
That's right. Got me.
Yeah.
Reading Heller.
You guys survived a night in Heller at
Yes,
7th heaven.
Barely.
Seventh head.
Yeah, and in previous news, Yorganson became normal again, human again, some might say.
Indeed.
Dwarf again.
Dwarf. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dwarven
I'm
again.
sorry. Forgive me.
Born again.
Oh my
Dwarf. Normal.
Dwarf.
Human.
Dwarf.
again.
And then Buddy found out a little bit about his curse and the whole Akari box situation. Vizarth is investigating all of that.
Oh yeah, to see where we go next with it.
Yeah. And you guys came across the refugees, learned a little bit about that. Maynard figured out a little bit about his situation with his gal. Yeah, some of you guys got a little bit more social credit than others in Heller. Good work to some of you, but not all of you. Anyway, you guys are lucky to have escaped with your lives. So anyway, that's where we're at. When we actually left off, Silas broke the news to you guys that he was part aspect, and he was yeah. You guys were going to bed. Some of you were a little bit more sloshed than the others. Mishra and Elodia. And,
Yep.
I think maybe Yorganson.
Mm-hmm.
It left Endurance to kind of tend to everybody. Yep. And that's where we're at. Yeah.
So we wake up the next day.
You wake up the next day.
Oh my god, my arms! They hurt so much! Why was I on those things? I could have fallen!
I thought you were actually pretty athletic.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
side note.
This is the aftermath.
It was rather impressive.
I feel like it was the extent of my abilities. If I would have gone any more, I might have died.
Well, I enjoyed it. It was very, very, very cool.
Yes, I mean, there's no doubt it was very awesome.
Absolutely.
It was quite great. I wish I had some sort of moving picture. I don't know, I guess I'll try to draw something.
Maybe if you flip it, the pages it'll move move fast and stuff. Like a little
Okay.
flip book.
Maybe so. I'll try that. Maybe. I'm gonna try that. Anyway.
Okay.
Are we all in the same room?
Yeah, we're in the common area.
Alright.
You guys are in the common area.
Okay, so I know we have to go check on Buddy's thing today, and then Yorganson, are we gonna go see your family? I thought that was
I asked about my
the whole
family,
reason we came.
and he said nothing about my family.
Well,
I forget his name,
we'll
but
have
he
to ask
definitely said nothing about it. He said he did
elsewhere,
not know. Well, elsewhere, where would elsewhere be?
I mean,
Somewhere
know.
else in Illinois?
There's
Maybe
something
someone
saying.
who knows about people that live here. Maybe
Well-
there's like a utilities department or
Immigrant.
something.
Immigrant housing, maybe?
If that's where you think they would live.
I mean, they're fleeing. They fled from
How
my
long
homeland
ago was that?
7 years.
7 years ago.
I
Well,
mean, they probably have their own.
That's when I
home.
left.
Hold on, just for clarification,
That's
you
when
left
I left.
7 years ago. I think they left like a year ago.
A year ago, yeah.
It's been
been
like a year.
only 1 year, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's when I left. But they don't. I doubt.
They may. What kind of job would they work?
Stones, moving things,
Maybe you could check there. Stone movers.
stone movers, moving stones.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. I suppose we could check there. Where would I find that? In a directory somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. Well, would you all like to accompany me?
Sure.
Is that where we go first, or
Has Vizor found anything about Buddy, or are we still
I think we
waiting?
were supposed to go meet him?
Oh, but
So should we just meet him on the way out?
We didn't really plan well.
Are we here in the dorms right now?
You're in the door.
Okay.
I hear
Well, we're already here. I think
Let's-
we should go see Vizarth first.
Yeah. I agree.
I would agree.
Let's go find Vizor. Let's go. Where's Vizor?
Okay, so some of you, are all of you going to find Vizarth? What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to
I'm
find.
gonna
I'll go.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay, everybody going? Okay, so everybody's going
And Silas
to
is very alert. Like he's like a little paranoid. Like
hyper vigilant.
Yeah.
Silas. Okay. Anybody else? Anything in particular doing? Anything particular? Cool. All right, so you all go back to Vizarth's study, and you go up there and you notice there is a severe lack of furniture and books that there were previously. He was kind of in the process of moving,
That's right.
and it looks like a lot of it has been cleared out, but there's still kind of some remaining, and he's in there once again, like moving boxes and stuff like that. So you guys enter, and he sets his box down as he sees you enter, and he's like, "Oh, hey there. Are you guys back for information and stuff?"
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, I'm a little fuzzy. Who's up first? Ah,
Buddy.
yes, Buddy. All right, Buddy. So we talked about the Akari box. We talked about soul removal kind of situation. The best thing I can kind of figure out here is that we need to find, we kind of talked about, we need to find you a way to reconnect with the other part of your soul. We don't really know where that other part of your soul is. So, this is kind of a stretch. But there's a group here in town. And he kind of looks around at you guys, and he kind of sticks his head out the door and kind of looks up and down the hall and says, come in here. He ushers you all in, and he closes the door. He says, okay, can't be telling anybody that I shared this with you, okay? But, there's a group here in town, and, let me find the names. They call themselves the Mindwakers. The guy that, kind of runs the show, his name's Freehan Jellicoin. He's a half dude.
Oh. Can you repeat that again?
I know it's kind of a stupid name. He's a halfling, they've got stupid names a lot of times.
Freehan?
Freehan, yeah, it's a
Freehan?
stupid name.
Freehan.
Freehan Jellicoin.
Jellicoin?
Jellicoin, yeah.
Jellicoin.
You heard me right. That's Jelli coin.
Is that all one name?
No, it's two names.
Oh,
Freehan
wow.
is his first name.
Freehan.
Oh.
Jelly coin.
It'd be pretty,
Unfortunate.
pretty cool if it was one name.
Is he a cool guy? I mean,
I don't know. Some halfling dude, I suppose. I've never really encountered him.
So what is the objective of this group?
Okay. So the reason why I kind of closed the door and I'm a little hush-hush about this, it's a little taboo to talk about the Mindwakers. They've kind of branched off from academia as we know it here in Elysian.
Great.
Oh, great.
They have kind of decided that it's not for them, and they're kind of a hippie or a movement, some might call it. They're kind of dedicated to escaping the constraints of life and going into the Serescape is what they call it.
Do they do drugs?
Not as far as I know.
That doesn't sound
How
terrible.
does one escape?
They go to the Serescape. It's a retreat into the mind.
Sounds so bad.
Is that magical?
Yeah, it requires a certain degree of magic, and Freehan is magically gifted for sure. He was a student of Vander and was pretty high ranking there. I don't know him personally, but he pretty accomplished from what I have heard, and yeah, he just kind of went off the deep end, I guess, and threw all that away and started this movement.
Is it illegal?
No, it's not illegal, just weird.
I've heard of Matt Schwartz movements around. They don't sound so bad.
Sure.
So you think that Buddy's soul is in the Serescape?
I don't think it's in the Serescape. I think you might find answers in the Serescape. Serescape is just your own mind. You see, all of our souls and all of our minds and everything that makes us us is made up of a certain level of magic. And so, perhaps by going into the Serescape, you may find some answers. You may kind of be able to backtrack where his soul is at. I don't know. It's kind of a wibbly wobbly kind of.
Timey-wimey?
Yeah, some might say. Some might say that. Yeah, just it's a weird thing.
Enigma.
That's a great word for it. Yeah. But you didn't hear this on my suggestion. You got that?
This sounds illegal. Are you
It's not
sure?
illegal. It's just people will give me weird looks if I talk about this.
So,
You sure they don't do drugs?
I don't know. Maybe they do. I'm not really sure. Try not to associate it with too much. I do think it's very interesting what they're trying to do, and do I support that movement of, moving away from the hubbub of all of academia? Yes, I do. But that cannot come from this mouth.
is that why you're moving?
Partially, a couple things. Yeah. Anyway.
I have a question. Do you know where I could find the director to maybe find people who are exiled or people coming from, was it North? Tentacles. Sorry about that. From Tentacles to here?
What is tentacles?
Okay. Well, do you know where I could find any moving companies or
What are you trying to get at here exactly?
I'm looking for my family. They recently might have come here in the past year. Recently, maybe could have.
All right, well I can help with those things.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking for people, you said what was the first immigrant you said?
Immigrant housing.
You could probably have some chats with our government, like the Department of Immigration here. I mean, we do have that, and you may also. I know they're a little packed right now, but House of Vander, they take a lot of immigration services. A lot runs through them.
Okay.
So if you don't get around to talking to the House of Vander, maybe talk with Department of the Council. Yeah.
Right.
Which can be found at the base of Grand Keep.
Thank you for the information.
Are you familiar with Grand Keep? Or
No,
what?
how far is that?
We
Grand
saw
Keep Oh, you saw it.
But
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's kind of hard to miss. It's that huge castle in the middle of the bay, or the harbor, as it were. Yeah. It's very grand to keep, as the name suggests. Yes.
So is there like a king, queen here?
Council. We have a council.
Do you know anything about aspects?
I mean, yeah.
Do you know any like specialists in particular?
Specialists.
Anybody who specializes in the subject?
I mean, I guess anybody that's religious does.
Okay. Do you know why they carry like any sort of special power?
I mean, they're derivations of the ancients. Of course, they carry some level of power.
Do you know what? Is there a way to harvest that power that you know of?
Wow, that is a pretty serious question you're asking me. Harvested?
Harvest?
Well, my boy, it sounds like you're inching into some Godslayer level things. What do you have up your sleeve?
Oh, just there's been some things going on around here that I'm trying to get into.
Yeah?
Uh,
Tried to kill gods?
No, more like the children of gods are being hunted.
Oh. Oh,
I
that.
trust this guy well enough-ish.
Okay.
I hope so. Little late now.
He's not trying to kill aspects. He's looking for other aspects. Or he's looking for aspects.
I'm not looking. Okay.
We're looking for aspects. How do we find other aspects?
No, this is not what I'm asking.
Oh my god.
You might want to step out of the room.
Okay.
Not
Alright, this is your deal. I'll leave.
Anyway, is there any way that you know of that people could harness that energy from the blood?
I mean, do you know the history of this city?
Know that Weller is prominent here.
Sure.
Many of his descendants running around.
But do you know the foundations of Illichon?
I suppose
Well, Illichon was not a modern city. If you look around, there are buildings here that are very, very old. This city has been here for ages, like hundreds and hundreds of years. The people that lived here before us were an ancient race that were wiped, completely obliterated because of what you're talking about. They tried to create a godslayer, and they were eliminated for it. So yes, people have tried this before, and I don't suggest it.
What of the people, of course, you know of Weller mingling with mortals,
But
and
yeah, I do.
their children, so what about them?
What about them?
Do they harness the same power as Weller? Or
No. You know, as blood is, as the power is mixed, you know, it loses some of its
so are they valuable at all?
Oh, sure, yeah, I mean, they do possess more power than normal people would.
In what way?
It manifests itself in different ways and varying on the aspect and all sorts of things.
Would they be sodded out for anything explicit? Or
I mean, sometimes these people are sought out for their abilities. Sometimes, you know, they're hired as wizards, they're hired as great fighters and musicians.
what about like an underground market?
Oh, like sold, like bought and sold. I mean, that's not
I'm
unheard of.
just curious if you. I'm just wondering, just because
I mean, I guess it's not unheard of for them to be bought and sold and used as pawns, and especially those that maybe have lesser blood and can't break themselves free, maybe bought and sold into slavery, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You mean alive, right?
Listen, I'm just wondering. You mentioned apparently the history of Illusion tried to create a god slayer, correct?
Yeah.
So I was just curious if these, I don't know, demigods, I don't know how else to put them, if they would have that same power, if people would be trying to hunt them down or trying to use them, or if they can do anything. So
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about any of that. I just know that there was a god slayer. They tried to use it and it did not work.
Do you know anything about that God Slayer?
Not really. It was wiped along with the people.
I could imagine.
Yeah. All that's left were the buildings and ash.
Side note, is there a way I would be able to get access to the where's my
You're just anyway, sorry.
get access to the libraries again at some point?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh,
Anything in particular?
I would just like to further research my curse at some point, but I don't think we'll have time today.
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, anytime you need it. Yeah. Actually, let's do this. And he like goes over and like grabs a little card out of his desk. And he like scribbles something. He's like, "This is my business card. Just flash it at the door. You can get into the staff library."
Well, thank you. That's very kind.
Yeah, no problem. Anybody else? I'm just throwing these around before I leave. Yeah, sure. There you go.
This.
This is a key item, guys. This is a key item in your inventory now. This is key to library. No, I'm just joking.
I'm putting down
Library card.
Library card.
And so, where can we find these Mindwakers?
Yeah, no. I don't really know. They're kind of on the outside of town somewhere. Somewhere on the north side. They kind of... Well, okay. They lived on the north side of town. You know what? Hold on. Let me ask Pat. Pat will know. He pops his head out. He opens the door, pops his head out. Hey, Pat. And the white dragonborn pops his head out again. And is like, yes. What? Come here. And, like, Vizarth kind of comes out and like takes Pat by the shoulders, and they're like equal standing because they're both huge. And like he steers Pat into the room and closes the door. And he's like, "Okay, Pat. Mindwakers." And Pat's like, ugh. He's like, "I just need to know where they're at." Pat's like, last I heard, they were in... Do I really have to say? Yes, Pat. Okay, they were in... What's the name? Oh my god. Why can I not remember the name? Oh god. I can see it clear as day. Gentry, what's the name of the ancient, the other one?
Nelly?
No, the other one.
Eastray.
Eastray. That's it. Thank you. Eastray sector. Okay, thank you. Don't tell anybody I tell you that. Just Pat and the business like, okay, yeah. And steers Pat back out of the room and closes the door again. Okay, yeah, so Eastray sector. Far side, old buildings, looks like crap. Yeah, you'll know it when you see it. I don't even know if the train goes out that far. It's past Heller on that side.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And how would you go about joining one of these colleges? Or just learning magic in general?
You're interested. Okay.
Yes.
Go talk to our Office of Admissions. Probably, not me. I'm not the one to talk to about that kind of stuff. Yeah. You have to be admitted, but if you have a sparkling reference letter, it'll be easy.
Can I get scholarship?
Potentially. Depends on your abilities.
Don't
Some
you
other
have enough
things.
money, Maynard?
I mean, it's always nice when you don't have to pay.
Anyway, so if you're interested, yeah, I would have a chat. If you need a reference letter, I got you covered.
Thank you.
Anyone else interested in furthering their education?
I think I've got enough going on right now. I think so.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm already in my dream job.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Did you happen to do any more research about my situation? About the.
Oh, darn. I'm sorry. I've been wrapped up in a lot.
It's fine.
I don't really know if I can help you much more than that, though. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, sorry about that. The extent of my knowledge only goes so far. I apologize. Anyway, any of the rest of you? Anything can I help you with? No? You look like you have something like you gotta say.
Nope.
Alright. Buddy, how are you feeling?
The usual. Like a little off.
Yeah. To be expected, I guess.
Yeah.
How was your night in Heller?
It was wild.
Very illuminating.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was a hell of a time. Maybe too good of a time.
Yeah? I hear it's a blast.
Yeah, that's something.
I'm very sore.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Anyway, I think we should get going, right, Sir Maynard?
Sure. I mean, we have a lot to do today.
Uh-huh. Go well. Hi ho.
Yes.
Hi ho.
Thank you for all your help.
Off to work we go.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna be leaving soon though. So if you need anything while you're still in town here, Pat can help you out.
Where are you going?
I am shipping out to Crojan, sunny island of Crojan, on the other side of the world.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Very nice.
You ever gonna come back to the
maybe.
Retirement?
Wherever the wind takes me. Oh no, not retirement. I wish. No. Court maging.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
big times now.
Be careful around those politicians.
Yeah, I know. I've had enough of them here. I better get out while I can.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about Crojan?
You know that Crojan is an island on the other side of the world. It's kind of like the centerpiece of the islands that sit over there. It's kind of it's the more central hub of the islands for like trade and things like that. Yeah, and it has a queen. That's all you know. Anybody else?
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, alright, well, safe travels, my friends. Hopefully I see you again.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir Maynard, would you like to go to the library while they inquire about this family?
Sure. Are you wanting to join?
Yes.
Okay. We can go to the library.
Guess we're off to what was it? The island. We're off to the
That
giant
is too spooky.
castle.
Too spooky.
Off to the giant castle.
The timer's about to be up for the
Okay, don't worry about it. We'll just keep rolling.
rotisserie sector.
It is very sick.
It's so great.
It's kind of pleasant.
So are we going to be looking for Yorganson's family on the way to look for buddies? The Mindwakers? Is that what we're doing? I got lost in the shuffle of geography, Deanna.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
There were several places mentioned, and I don't know geographically where they
Okay.
are in the city.
Which
Alright,
place?
okay, so this is a U shape.
Uh-huh.
The water's in the middle.
Right.
So you guys started down here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now, you guys are currently over here
Right.
in Nellie's sector. How about I just draw it?
Yeah, I was drawing it.
Give me a picture, or give me a page. Roll the tape, Molly.
Wapu.
Alright, are we
Roll it
playing
up,
it now?
Chris.
Is it rolling?
I'm rolling it. Okay.
Wapu.
Okay. So, let's see. Banter,
House of.
House of. This is Heller. This is the station. This is K and yeah, residential. Okay, homies.
In the middle
Okay.
is water.
Water and Grand Keep.
It's like a horseshoe.
So we're over here, but like, did they say to go here to look for Yorganson's
Yeah.
family?
Yeah, Grand Keep is here.
Okay. And then Buddy stuff, Mindwaker,
Easterland.
where is that?
The opposite side.
Oh.
Pardon? Yeah.
Every time I attempt to spell something you say, it's completely
completely
wrong.
Dang. It's all good. It's all good. It's how you know it's a good fantasy name. Oof. Okay, ignore that.
Okay, anyway, alright. So you guys, so you guys you're going to the library, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Could you remind me one more time what it was that he said that researched about the curse?
Yeah, sure. Let me read it.
Or let me see what I wrote down. Because it was a lot. I
Wakakesh.
didn't really have a lot of time to write it down.
I can just reread it.
2.
What are you doing?
Yeah, maybe.
Did you get that stuff in here?
Concerned.
No,
Did
I've
you
just
just
Please don't break my darts.
Oh god.
What? No, I've just been playing with them. They were already broken.
Okay.
Don't rip your skin off, please.
Okay.
Oh.
It'll hurt.
What's it?
Nope, didn't hurt.
Okay, alright.
Did it right.
Ow.
Known histories of the Dwakakesh state that they had a long history of being nomadic in the present-day House Waldville region. They're very close to the land and were eventually thinned out due to intermingling with House Waldville and diaspora due to tensions between the budding kingdoms and Estradi. They were relegated to their current location, inconveniently located on the border between Cultured and Waldville, but they refused to choose another location. So the whole deal was that they had like this familial curse going on where it was like some of them had to stay there because it was like a binding, a seal for this storm spirit that lives in the lake. Anything else?
And that's all it gave me?
Yeah.
Okay, when I go to the library, I want to see if I can find anything about Storm Spirit.
And I would like to research just, I guess, the old like history of this
Okay.
place. See if I can find out anything about the Godslayer,
Yeah.
or just arcane. Not
So
arcane.
roll one
Yep.
for this.
Okay.
History checks. Okay.
History or investigation?
Maybe investigation would be better actually.
Wait, which one do I have better? Actually, they're both -1. So.
Oh, that sucks, homie.
Oh,
I
bad.
hate that for you. Alrighty.
It didn't no, it landed in the top.
Oh my god.
It did it. So did I.
You got a 16 and you got a 16?
Yeah.
You guys both got 16.
Yes,
Okay.
these are facts.
Sweet, it sucks. Oh well.
I showed you.
It's trash.
Not that bad.
Thank you.
It could be worse.
I like it.
Let's see here.
The poser can watch this video and be like,
Okay.
It must be a Disney.
Alright, Maynard, you're up first. So you, in terms of storm spirits, there is like a god of an aspect of storms. Let's see. Name being Siriah, which actually I believe was the one that Helen's character worshipped in our one shot.
Oh yeah, Soraya.
it's
She
what?
did.
It's what?
Soraya?
She's what?
Goddess of storms and weather.
If only
you spell
Bree
that?
was here.
I know it.
Should have
S-Y? I'm sorry, SYRAIAH.
She's the goddess of what? Her
Storms and weather.
She's an aspect.
She's an aspect of Vander.
Aspect of Vander.
The
Storm
weather.
and weather.
So you know that this is like a storm god or like a storm spirit, and it's like it causes chaos and stuff. So you also kind of look into this to the aspect Freech, which is the god of chaos, and aspect of Heartkin.
Freech?
Freech.
Is the god of chaos.
Yep.
Aspect of Heartland.
Yep.
He holds so many
Come on,
dice.
bro. Jeez. Are you kidding me?
What does it say?
I don't know. Just ignore it. This is very inconvenient. Anyway, okay, so you look at that, and then
So he's aspect of what is he?
No, her
chaos.
dad's printing stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Good.
Needs more paper.
Read it.
Paper.
Read it.
It's all legal crap.
Read it.
Have some sort of conversation, guys.
Oh.
Whoa.
This book is fire, man.
You will not believe how they slay these gods.
Yes, we're gonna be family hunting.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yep.
If they are indeed alive.
Like
They survived the name of the
What?
second city.
what was your friend's name? He appeared to us.
Oh, that's
Geo.
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 Geo said they were still alive.
He did say that they were still alive, but he was also dead.
But he was a ghost. He's
He
still
was
alive.
a water ghost.
What would
He was
ghosts have to
very
lie about?
I
yes.
almost cried at that part. It's very sweet.
It's very nice.
Very
I wasn't
tender.
here.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right before Ben.
Yes.
too.
Right.
It was times were great, you know.
Is that
Before
that
Ben.
session
What?
Ben showed up?
Huh? The next session, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's the next session.
Yeah. I was shook. Like, I was not expecting the new person.
Oh yeah.
I
I didn't expect Ben, but I got so happy when I saw him. I was like, "Holy crap, he's alive!" I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay, where were we?
Aspect of.
Okay, so
Sarah.
aspect of chaos and storms, that's what you find. You also find, like, there are, like, spirits, like nature spirits, but they're in more, like, minority cultures, and it's not a part of the common, like, ancientism, as some may call it.
Pagan.
Yeah, and there's not really been, like, any sort of, there are, like, nature spirits, but this thing is, like, more substantial than, like, a common nature spirit. Yeah.
That it?
Yeah.
Okay, now what can I find?
Okay.
What's the God Slayer?
Yeah. Okay. Give me like 1 second. Let's see here.
No.
Somebody's wishing to kill some gods.
Apparently.
It's got Kratos syndrome.
Oh god, here.
Okay, so I wrote it down somewhere. But point is, the people, like the whole city is called Ilijan, right? After the people that lived there, they were like the Ilijani, pretty much. And so these people, they were very like academically focused, and they put their city out here kind of on this coastline because they thought it would make them appear more powerful. It was kind of like a power-hungry kind of thing. And not only that, it was kind of like almost like this symbol of arrogance, kind of like this huge city, this huge kind of like proclamation of look at our power. They were definitely like a prominent civilization in their day. And they definitely let it kind of get to their head. And eventually they tried to create a god slayer and take out the gods themselves and challenge them. That did not go well. I think let's see, I believe it was like one of the ancients, they like challenged the ancient to reveal itself because they only reveal themselves like every so often. And they challenged one to reveal itself, and instead of revealing itself, it just smited them.
They were smoked.
Got smoted.
Smith.
But it doesn't have any details about what the God Slayer was.
No,
Straight
nobody
smitted.
really knows. They
Straight
just know that's what happened. I don't like this music. It's kind of cheesy. Anyway,
Do you find anything about them selling a lot of aspects?
Or
selling
just
blood.
like power, like
harnessing, hunting down.
Okay. Yeah, so do another investigation check. Give me a little bit more here.
You asked for so much. 17.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So, you're looking into it, and yes, this God Slayer required the blood of a god to fuel it.
Oh.
So, you're kind of deducing now the next best thing instead of a blood of a god is partial blood of a god.
Let's see if I can find anything about Sheldrake or anything related to Sammerhead.
I mean, sure, you find information about like Samrid, just a little city.
Anything about Sheldrake?
No, definitely not.
No. Can you tell me what you learned?
Yes, I tell you what I learned.
I tell you what I learned. You probably don't care.
Sweet.
Well, I think that's sounds like what Mask's mission is.
Mhm.
Could be the God Slayer.
Yes, I'm afraid that they're. Sounds like they are trying to fuel another God Slayer.
Now, I believe Mask wanted the item. Now, just one-on-one here, do you think that's a good idea to give this item to him? I know you're probably partial, but this is kind of sketchy.
I have faith in Mask.
Why would he want that? Just want it out of their hands? Would he use it?
I don't know, but I trust Mask with my life. As I have many times.
Sure, I mean, go ahead, yeah.
Oh. There's a 15.
I mean, yeah, I can choose to just bail, and yeah, I'm being sincere. Then I do trust him. Yeah.
I hope so.
That's my opinion.
I don't want it into anyone's hands, really, but see when we get there. May not even be that. Who knows? Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they're just getting blood if they do get it. I don't know.
We're done.
In terms of the other group, so you guys are going to
The keep.
the keep.
The keep.
Alrighty, so you guys are going to the keep. Now you make your exit out of Templanelia, and you guys once again see all these students out there. And you see a little twerpy president of student council come up to you, and he's like, "Did you find everything you were looking for?"
Yes, completely, and we require absolutely no assistance whatsoever.
Nothing?
No,
No.
absolutely none.
I can't help you with anything?
No, you could help us by stepping about 10 paces that direction.
Actually, where's the
And
key?
staying there.
We don't know where we're
Where's the
going.
key? Where's the key?
Oh, so I can't help you.
You can point where
Point.
it is.
Just
Please.
direct. You don't have to sort of.
Water.
The key
Yeah.
is
Just tell us which road to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right, which street?
Point towards
So-
the road.
I have a couple of options for you.
No,
No,
one.
God.
One. Fastest route.
Go.
The
right
fastest
now.
route, the one I would take, if I were in your shoes, I would get on the train
and I would get back to Marchgate Station, and I would walk across that bridge to Grand Keep.
Okay.
If that was me.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's.
Do you have train passes?
Yes.
Yes.
We're fine.
Can I help you with anything
No.
else?
No.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Help us by leaving. Right now.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
You do that.
Have a great day.
Uh-huh.
And he steps off.
Alright, so to the keep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, indeed, yes.
Well, I will fly. If you decide to take the train, I want no part. I'll just fly in Percy and meet you there.
Okay.
At the keep.
Alright, at the key. We are meeting at the key.
No.
Misha,
Nowhere.
where are we meeting?
Where,
At the keep.
Exactly.
Okay.
At the keep.
At the key.
Now, what is the keep?
The keep is where hopefully we'll find some sort of word concerning Yorganson's
The
parents.
keep is the big castle.
Yes.
Yes.
in the middle?
Yep. Of
Yeah.
the water.
Point at it. Over there.
Yes.
We're going to the train station.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Sure.
are we going to the train station?
Bring us to the keep. It'll bring us
Okay.
to the bridge, and then we'll go over the bridge
How
to the
about
keep.
I just hold Buddy's hand
That.
and we
Buddy,
just go?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Buddy,
How about
can
we
I hold
all-
your hand?
yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. She holds his hand.
Okay. There, we're on our way.
Let us go. Let's
And then I summon Percy and I go, and he turns big.
And then you jump on him.
And jump on.
Hooty hoo. Okay, so the five of you, or I'm sorry, the remaining four, get on the train, and it takes you guys a little bit longer. But you guys are just on the train by yourselves. Anything want to occur there?
Buddy, are you okay? Just close your eyes if there's too many people on the train. Yeah.
Okay. We have Misha, right? She's
She's holding Buddy's hand.
good.
You're looking at them together, like side by side, and Buddy is like a full foot taller than her.
Oh.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh. Now, Misha, I expect you to stay there. Just when you say you're holding Buddy's hand, you better meet me. I have not forgotten last night. Me wandering off. It's very important. It's a big city.
I don't remember what you're talking about, but I would never let go of his hand.
Good.
So
That's a good thing.
anyway,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Be grateful you don't remember it.
I'm sorry for whatever I might have done. I apologize.
It was interesting.
Well, anyway, Buddy, look outside. It's so pretty. Don't close your eyes. Look outside.
What did I say?
No,
What did I
just,
say, Misha?
Just look outside. Just focus on the water. Look at the water. It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Just look at the waves and look at how they move. Just block out all the people.
Okay.
That's what I have to do when I hear voices too. I just block it the same out,
What?
and I just look at the water. Or I just stare at the water, and it just makes me feel calm inside.
Misha, since when have you heard voices?
Doesn't everyone?
No. What? Is it your voice or?
I mean, like, sometimes it's bad voices and stuff.
But are they yours?
Not always.
Okay.
I wish I was on the train.
Silas is not here, but he can relate.
All right.
You see-
Has this been troubling you for a while?
Probably a few weeks.
Oh, so this is recent.
I mean, yeah. I
Ever
guess
since
so.
when?
Yeah.
It's like,
What happened to make it happen?
She kind of freezes, and you kind of like look at her, and she kind of just like,
I don't remember.
Man, where's Silas?
I know. Okay. So
She just says, look at the water, Betty.
Oh god. So now we have
Horse
two
punching
brains.
it together. Look at the water.
Two head cases. A dwarf.
No.
After and a tiefling. Get on the train.
Look at the rabbits.
Look at Anyway, so they're just kind of staring out the window together, holding hands, and the rest of you guys are just like, oh god.
Oh no.
And so, anybody else want to say anything before your train arrives?
As soon as we get them there, we need to stash them in a maybe a dark room
Yeah. Yeah.
if it's possible.
I just don't know what could have happened to
We'll
her.
leave them on the bridge. I don't know.
I mean, I think
I can't pretend I'll ever know.
after what
But
happened last time I left her, I'm not sure that's such a good idea. I feel like maybe we should get her like a leash. And just hook it to the back of her.
I mean,
and then we'll never lose
perhaps. I mean,
That'll help her.
her. And
perhaps
Buddy's
she would nod off.
Making fun of, like,
She would nod off. This wouldn't fix anything. I'm not sure. She would. The tighter we tighten our grasp, the more she'll slip through our fingers. I think we should just let her go about her business. We'll leave them on the bridge. They'll look at the water. They'll see seagulls. It'll be fantastic.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Deal.
Okay.
Deal.
Alright, so the train arrives at the station, and Buddy and Misha are just kind of like holding hands, walking off the train. And so the rest of you guys walk off, and Elodia is tapping her foot with the owl,
Oh,
which
no.
she's been impatient because her owl got there way faster.
Mm.
And so she's in the square outside the station.
She said she was going to the keep.
Well,
Meaning then at the train.
Yeah.
When I say keep, the closest thing there
Yeah.
to the train station. Yeah.
You're good.
go on.
I'm gonna can Endurance bustle up to her really quick.
Sure.
Like petting.
I'm gonna,
mercy.
Run up to you and be like,
Stroking.
Elodia, has there been any head trauma dealt to Misha recently?
What are you talking about?
Well, we were having a very interesting conversation in the train when she was trying to get Buddy to look at the ocean to calm himself, and she said that's what makes the voices go away, referring to herself. And she says that apparently she's been hearing voices for weeks. Yeah,
Weeks?
weeks. And I asked her what happened, and she kind of got this very blank look on her face and says she doesn't remember. I know she talks to you a lot. So, if you remember anything happening to her, is there anything that could have caused this? Is Buddy contagious?
I don't think Buddy is contagious.
I don't think so either. I'm starting to
I
doubt
think
myself
that's
a
kind
little
of
bit.
in his own.
I know, but
Head.
she's hearing voices.
I don't think that can leak out, the fortress.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
I
getting a little
mean,
overwhelmed.
the first thing that comes to my
Oh.
brain was when she ran off that time in Mistruffle. Or wait, was it Mistruffle we were at where she, yeah. Remember when we found her in front of Mass Temple?
Did she do something?
It's true.
I don't know.
Oh no.
I'll talk to her
Yeah,
when
it's
we
a good
have a chance.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not. So maybe whoever we find for Buddy.
I'm just
2 weeks.
I have to be honest with you,
2.5
Endurance. I'm a
weeks,
little
3 weeks.
weary of the mind magic here.
Yeah, me too. This is not my forte.
Yeah.
Specifically, I actually don't quite understand this, and it's a little frightening. So
Okay. Alright. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for letting me
you're
know.
welcome. You're welcome. It was interesting to hear.
I'm sure.
We're processing.
Let's go, I guess, to the keep.
Sounds good to me.
So I'm with Misha and Buddy, and you guys go there, and then we're like, okay. So I guess I take point because this is sort of my deal.
Okay.
So we're going over the bridge, and we get there. What is
Okay, so you don't quite get over the bridge.
Oh.
Alright, so you guys
go over the bridge, but there are guards kind of stationed like at the front of the bridge, at the front of the bridge. And the guards stop you and they're like, "Halt! What's your business?"
Hang on. I like lean down to Yorganson. I'm like, can you possibly charm them with your ways, please?
I do have.
Well, I mean, you're the most
do
charisma.
like a sleight of hand check to see if you're
God.
sneaky about, or stealth check to see if you're sneaky and whispering this.
What?
Oh
no!
Right in front of you.
Oh no!
And then he can be, or they can see you do this.
17.
Okay, that's pretty sneaky. Let's see if they see it. Hold on.
Oh, they're contesting it.
Oh, good. Sneaky. Sneaky. Alright, ready? Oh, yeah. You're good.
Okay. So I'm like, Yorganson, remember when we first came to Natero and you got through the guard with your charm, charisma? Do you think you could talk your way through this?
I could definitely attempt to. I've recently.
Oh, no.
Well,
Just ask.
I could just ask them. I could just ask them.
You've got like charisma off the
Charm
wazoo.
person.
Everybody loves you.
I do have charisma. I don't have any persuasion though.
Oh God.
We.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the guards.
Yeah.
And look in their eyes.
Okay.
I'm looking for my family. I heard that this might be where they are. They're from Tentaclans. They're, I guess, immigrants to this land, and I was wondering if I could go and see them.
So you need immigration services?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It's on the first floor.
Okay.
Is it just gonna be you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Alright. We're gonna have to do a preliminary security check here.
What does that
Okay.
entail?
I was about to say.
Alright, we're gonna have to do a little pat down real quick. Okay?
Ooh, my backpack.
If you have any weapons, you can leave them in security up ahead.
Okay.
Do you have any? Full
Yes.
disclosure?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am.
Okay.
We all have weapons.
Alright. State your weapons.
Got weapons for all weapons.
I have a dagger and a quarterstaff.
Very nice.
Bow, a short sword, and does an owl count?
Owl does not count. Unless it can get large. Does that?
No, he stays small.
Deception check.
Deception?
Wow.
That's a common thing.
That makes sense.
Get large, I guess.
That's just
Makes
the thing.
sense.
I'm not good with deception
You
though.
can do it when you
Deceive.
have faith.
15.
This is a
Alright, you
truth of
beat it.
life.
Yay!
Okay.
I have a rapier, a dagger, and a battle axe.
Okay. Alright.
And I am a living weapon.
Alright,
I've been
bud.
told my words hurt.
Alright, yeah, go check in with security up there, drop your goods off. They're gonna run you through a little check, and if any of you are magic users, you're gonna have to disclose that up there. Alright?
Okay.
But, as long as we're not gonna have trouble. Alright?
No.
Okay, yeah. Alright, move on.
Alright.
And, the rest of you guys, Buddy and me should disclose your items. And they do not know what your gun is. They're like, I don't know what that is. But anyway. So they're like, is this kind of cool wand or something? What is this?
Kind of, yeah. It's a magic gun.
Alright, I don't know what that means. We'll talk to security. Alright, so up at security, there's a couple kind of like archways and stuff you gotta walk through and crap. And literally TSA guys. And there's like a magic user there kind of like scanning everybody. And so the guards up there are like, weapons in the bins, weapons in the bins, weapons in the bins.
Yeah.
Weapons out. Alright, everybody take all their weapons out?
Yep.
Alright, weapons all out. Misha puts all her weapons in the bin. Okay, and then the magic user's like, magic. Okay.
Yeah.
And then magic user like takes like a little like slip of paper and like slaps it on your chest and is like, no using magic.
Nothing at all. Absolutely.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay. You, no using magic.
Oh, okay.
Promise?
Sure.
Okay. You have just sworn an oath, therefore it is binding, and therefore you may be subject to harm if you break your vow.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
Move on. So, you guys all move through,
and you get to the first floor, and the first floor is this like huge vaulted ceiling, like massive like cathedral looking thing with the pillars everywhere, like mosaic floor, and you see kind of like this directory.
Uterus.
What the?
Uterus.
That's a uterus, Daniel.
That's not a face. You
Let me
can
see it
draw
again.
that.
Let me see that again.
Thinking that it wasn't a uterus. Draw that thinking it wasn't a uterus. Why would you draw that? There's an egg.
What is it?
Don't get rid of it.
Alright. Daniel's a feminist. Alright.
Yes.
Who is it though? But like,
We don't know.
Thank you, Sawyer.
well, I mean,
It's horns.
doesn't mean that I have more. You don't draw this by accident. This isn't something you go out to draw something else and then you draw that.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's whatever. Pretty cool.
Oh my god, it's very, I mean, wow.
The innocence.
Choking on his uterus.
Hey, Daniel, I'm applauding you for drawing that. That looks so nice.
Really
I'm
accurate.
so proud of you.
Me too.
Raise awareness, alright?
No.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Alright, well anyway, now that we got the uterus out of the way. What are you drawing next, Daniel?
The innocence of Daniel knows
Is
no
it
bounds.
because of like, is it because of your doctor background that you just subliminally put it?
Hey man, stop joking on Daniel. Stop joking on my man Daniel.
Really, I'm just trying to understand. But it's whatever, we can drop it.
Let's find Yorganson's parents.
Yeah, alright, so anyway, in the real world,
His dad. Whoever's alive.
Dad and maybe brother or whatever, sister or whatever.
alright homies, alright, we're gonna keep talking to like 1 or 2 people at a time, okay?
Okay.
Just so we can get the sound okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, back where we're at. So you guys are kind of in this giant hall, and you're at the directory, and it kind of has all these different directions. And so you guys follow the hallway that says, what was it, Department of Immigration or whatever. And so you head down that way, and there's a bunch of the hall gets narrower, and this looks to be a less investigated hall. And there's a bunch of chairs down the way, and you get to the very end, and there's like a clerk desk. And there's this old woman with this gray hair rolled up on the sides and glasses. And you approach the desk. And she says, "Can I help you?"
Have you seen any dwarves by the last name Yerkin come by here in the past year?
That is a very broad statement. Very broad question you've asked. If you're looking for people, I'm going to need you to file a formal report. And
Yeah.
and if we can't find them, you'll have to go to the Department of Criminal Justice.
How long does it take for a report to be filed and processed?
The paperwork is the hardest part.
Now listen, he has a specific name,
Yeah.
family name.
Very specific.
First name as well.
You can't just reference
You can write it right here.
There's not
an appendix.
here either.
Okay. Alright, now I got another stack for you here.
It's only one name.
Yeah, I know, I got the paperwork.
You can't just, before we take the time to fill out that paperwork, you can't at least let us know if they're even here.
If there are even, how many dwarves are here? How many dwarves are in this city?
Listen, it's a matter of personal safety. I have to have you fill this paperwork out for documentation and legal reasons.
Okay. Is there any way around this?
Persuasion. Over my dead body.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Can you persuade them if you're
My persuasion is low.
Mine is
Oh,
too.
Your persuasion
Good
is
Lord, man!
No
My
way.
persuasion is bad.
but still.
proficient in persuasion.
So that doesn't mean like if you have like plus.
+4 or something.
Yeah,
Plus 3.
That's not bad. That's
Alright.
pretty good.
No, it should be +4, right?
Okay, now it's plus 4. Yeah. I didn't change it. Alright, I'm gonna try to persuade.
Okay.
Persuade check. That's a d20. Let's go.
So
14 plus 4 equals 18.
Nice.
What are you persuading?
yeah, what do you say?
We didn't say
To
anything.
get
It's preliminary persuasion.
I know there's a better way to
have
go
to
about
say
this, a
something.
much quicker way. If you could help us, maybe we could help you.
Oh God.
When you say you can help me, what do you
Oh.
mean?
I don't know. Maybe you might need help in one way or another. And you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
Let's try to young man like yourself.
Are you
Always watch. But
are you offering back scratches?
if you need one.
I do.
Okay. God. If you could give me a moment, I could confirm with my group. I'll be right back. So you guys heard that, right?
Yes, word for word.
Punning yourself out.
She actually needs a back scratch,
Maybe tell her.
or does she actually, or is it a euphemism?
Tell her. Just ask her to bring you to your family or to get us near there, and then
Okay.
we can worry about
Well,
that.
just in case it's
later.
the other thing,
I mean, you
You
got
might-
yourself into this.
you might want
Yorganson.
to take Buddy and Misha, because it may take a second, right?
Listen, just
I'll be right back.
no, just no.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, I'm going. All right.
Just a second.
Okay, so. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, where do you need your back scratched? Is it, Okay.
Come over here.
Oh, yeah. Just get closer. Yeah.
So you like walk behind her desk, and she like hops off of her chair, and she's like way shorter than you, like
Oh, that's funny, but that's weird.
She's shorter than him?
oh yeah,
Shorter than
it's
okay.
human, but like
Really small human? Oh gosh.
and she's like, I've got a spot on my back that I really like to be scratched.
Okay. Okay.
If you can just do that for 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
I will let you have anything
All
you
right.
want.
So I'm bending down to say, to like hear this, and then I get up and I stand up and I'm just.
I know where we're going. Try to do it.
If you don't do it,
We have to go
The back.
okay,
Just we're here for you, man.
Okay.
Just
okay, just wait a second, and then I just go back down. And, okay, and then I just start scratching the back, I guess.
And she's like, all right. So she like lifts her shirt up, and you see this like, oh god, you see something on her back. It's like a big, like round, kind of like lump, and it's like dark. It looks like an overgrown. No, it looks like an overgrown like mole, and it's like dry and scratchy looking. And it has like little hairs. It's like that big.
Oh.
Its back. And so, and you like lift up the shirt on the back, and there's kind of a little bit of a smell going on. Like, and she's like, it really itches.
Yeah, I have some parts of my back that itch too.
I can scratch yours if you need me to.
Well, I usually just get up on a rock and just, figure it out that way. But hey, everybody needs a helping hand from time to time. And then I'm just like, so I'm like that for 5 minutes.
Like, you know how I like it.
Oh god.
So, Yorganson commences to scratching behind this desk, and you guys are just standing there watching. as Jorgensen's just kind of leaned over behind this desk, kind of, yeah. And what are you guys doing? Misha leans over to Lodi and she's like, Lodi, what is he doing?
I think he's literally scratching her back, like literally.
I can think of worse directions he could have gone, so I mean, in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, I wouldn't want to touch some nasty
No,
ones
like,
back there.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Defeats
It's
doing
pretty
paperwork,
bad. It does.
so hopefully
It's
he
better.
this
It's
wraps
better.
up quickly.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I just hear we go.
I hope it's real fast.
Oh. Okay.
And it's just. It's like you say, like, are you okay? Or something like that. It's like,
Oh, you okay back there?
I'm good. I'm tired.
It's not too much for you, is it?
No, absolutely not. I can do it.
Okay. You got 2 more minutes.
Yep.
Get in there a little bit more.
Okay.
Stretch it real good.
Yeah.
And then you are counting in your head the seconds,
Yeah.
and it counts to 0, and she doesn't say anything.
I believe the time is up. I believe.
Oh, is it?
I believe it has concluded.
And then you hear from it, yes, it is.
See, heard her?
Oh my god.
Deal's a deal.
I just want to point out the fact that you could have used Mage Hand.
Oh, I could
And I'm
have.
so glad you didn't.
He doesn't think about it every time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
forgets about his abilities sometimes.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all
Alright.
I was hoping you weren't. You did.
Yeah, just be more funny that way. What?
Well, I hope it wasn't too painful for you.
No. I'll see you later. If I see you at all.
Oh, well, I hope I see you later.
Yes.
That's much appreciated.
So where's my family? Do you know where that is? Do you know where
Okay, yeah.
Yorganson?
Alright. She hops up and she comes
Sorry,
up, pulls
that's
out
Jurgen?
she pulls out a filing cabinet drawer of her desk, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of papers. It looks like there are tons and tons and tons of papers shoved into this one drawer.
Okay.
And so she's just starts leafing through, and she stops right here and pulls it out, and she's like, okay, you said about a year ago? Okay. Dwarf. Okay, names are, let's see. Hold on, I'm sorry, I have the names. I've got them right here, homies. Grogginson, Coringson, Harringson.
Last names? First names?
I'm sorry, Grogginson, Harringson, and Florane. Yorkin.
Yeah, that seems like parts of my family for sure, yes.
Yeah. They're in the city.
Okay, could you give me an address?
Yeah. 2732 Main Street Way.
Alrighty, that our business has come to an end. Thank you very much. You have a good day.
Well, you know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your services.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one.
Alright. And then I just run out and you guys.
My name's Ruth, by the way.
What? Ruth? Nice. Run.
Alright, say no more.
Did you get information?
Yeah, the P42 Walkie no, 2732 Main Street.
Oh,
Wait.
okay, we have an address.
Let's
Cool.
go check it out.
Right.
So,
Jorgensen, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just maybe have to burn this hand, but
Did she
definitely-
hurt you?
Only my pride.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does it, okay, which was better? Turning into a boar or scratching that lady's
Oh, the
back?
boar was pretty nice.
Really?
Comparatively, yes.
Yeah.
Hand smells kind of weird.
I'd say let's go then.
Yes.
Before she asks you to do something else.
Yes.
Very far.
Here, I would like to see Sir Maynard so that he can do prestidigitation.
Well, we might have to
My
wait a
digits.
minute.
Yes, I think.
Yes.
So
Maybe a second. It's perfectly fine. I can go wash my hands in the meantime. At
Yes.
some point, maybe I don't know. But
Yes.
let's just go finish.
what we
Find it?
started. Yep.
There will be water fountains.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So you guys leave. You exit the premises.
Yep. We get our
I'm
weapons
walking
and
like this.
everything.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. As you're exiting the premises, you get your items back.
Nice.
Yeah, you get your items back. You cross back over the bridge.
Okay.
Silas and Maynard, where would you guys like to be?
Well, didn't really say where we were going to meet afterward.
Oh, good.
Always run into this issue. It
Back at the-
seems.
Would you go check out the mind, whatever they're called?
Sure. Yes.
I'm sure they'll get there at some point.
I imagine that would be where they would go next. So I guess we'll have to hop on the train, and I think he said it didn't go all the way there, so we have to travel.
Yeah. I don't remember.
The train doesn't go all the way to his race sector.
But it goes.
It goes
to
through
Hell.
well. Yeah.
So we'll go there, I guess.
Okay.
Mhm.
Back to Weller. Or Heller. Yeah. So you guys hop on the train and you make your way back to Heller, and it dumps you off where you guys ended up last time.
You know, I kind of, at some point, want to go in their secret passage. Did it lead, like, just to the outside, or was it actually a tunnel?
I don't know where it led to. I just know that it was in the wall and opened up from the wall.
I wonder if we could find some information. Maybe it leads back to a hideout or something. Could be some clues. I mean, we should probably definitely wait for the others to do that. But
Yeah, I personally am not very privy to Heller at the moment.
did you know that you are part aspect? Or is this new news for you?
Yes, I didn't know. It's all new information to me as well. I don't know much about my entire heritage, but I can imagine.
Did Mask know? Have you had any conversations with him about it?
Not specifically about that yet. I don't know. Maybe before we tuck in, I can take another look through the library. Look at some of the history of back in the day in my time, where I'm from. Maybe there's a particularly active god in the area, like Mother is here.
I'm very interested. It seems to be
You're telling me.
a thread we should follow.
Yes.
How would you feel if Mask did know? Did it tell you?
I don't know. Cross that bridge when we get there. If that's something, I'm sure it's for my own benefit. If so, Mask wouldn't lead me astray.
How long have you been with Mask?
Years in total, or my age years?
years in total?
Thousands.
Thousands.
A few thousand, you know.
A long time.
This hasn't led me too wrong in the past. As long as I, get the job done, do which I tend to do.
Fair enough.
Make sure you keep an eye out. Heller, all this chaos. Is it particularly rowdy right now?
It's kind of its usual.
Yeah, it's just a 24/7 party.
Yeah.
Keep my eye out, watch your back.
Alright, I guess we'll make our way through.
Yeah, so the bass is kind of thumping, and you guys kind of pass through, and you kind of keep to like the outskirts of it, and so you pretty quickly kind of exit what is almost like this giant veil that we kind of talked about previously. It's like this huge veil covering Heller that kind of keeps the noise complaints out. So anyway, you guys pass through there, and you get to the other side of the town, and on the other side, outside of the veil, there are like a couple kind of normal buildings that seem to be some like hostels, and also there are like some nice buildings that seem to be dedicated to other aspects of Harkian. Like you see a couple that kind of like are musically oriented, and you see some like classical like musicians, and you see like a lot of art happening, and you see people kind of like in forums like giving speeches and poetry and like just kind of other art forms. That are definitely a lot more like, I guess, fancy versus what Weller's up to. So after you guys get through all of that, it takes you probably a good like 20 minutes to walk out of that section. And finally, you get to kind of like this kind of run-down part of the city. And all the buildings appear to be like this old stone, not like the regular part of Villageon, but like all this old gray cobblestone and stuff. And some of them are pretty tall, but like half crumbled and things like that. And you see, as you kind of enter this sector of the town, there is like one sad little banner. It's like a blue color with like a scale on it. And then also you see kind of like one next to it that has like a bunch of different colors, and it has like an eyeball on it. And so that's kind of the part you enter in.
Is there people here?
Not that you see.
It's just kind of abandoned looking.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about East Ray?
Just that it's never showed up.
Is he an ancient?
Mhm.
Do I know any aspects?
No.
No, doesn't look like anyone's here unless they're hiding. Which probably why it seems to be illegal.
Perception. Oh yeah, it's on my phone.
11.
3. 19.
19? Okay. Alright, so, Silas, you see kind of off in the distance, you see like a, you notice that in some of these buildings, there's kind of like these like rigged up, you know, kind of like those like mousetrap kind of looking things where it's like you drop one thing, it rolls to another thing, another thing rolls. You know, like that kind of stuff? Like the game Mousetrap? Anyway.
No.
Well, anyway, alright. Well,
Like the Goonies when they open the front gate.
Yeah. So you see like a couple of those, and you see like a little flap open up, and you see like two eyes peering at you from one of these towers. And then like you see like a hand like stick out and go, wait.
Like a piece.
Yeah, peace sign. Wait.
I think we.
Oh, I didn't
I
see
think
him.
he just signaled it. I think that this guy over here just signaled us.
Signal. Is he...
Can you see it? The hand.
Are we supposed
Is it
to
still
do
out?
It went away.
It went away.
Wait.
that? What do you do?
Wait.
Good sound effect. Do we do that or?
I don't know. Let's go and just look at that building.
Should we put our hands up?
I believe he signaled us. Unless he signaled someone else.
Look friendly, like this, and some squats.
Yes, I am. Typically,
Crouch.
you have a disarming appearance.
Hello? are friends. We're here. We're looking for the Mindwakers.
Wait, wait.
Okay, don't know what that means.
What?
Wait, wait,
Wait, wait.
wait,
Okay.
Haha! People of intellect.
Yes.
And so you see like the little flap close really quick, and you're like, and then like down the stairs like comes this small green-haired halfling. This little green-haired halfling woman with hair about to here and this little like pink beret sitting about yonder, and just kind of like this like little fluffy little jacket. She comes out. She's like, "Hi,
Hello.
you here for the Mindwakers?
Yes.
Come to join our cause?"
Oh, we came for information. I don't know,
Oh.
maybe. We don't know much
Services?
about you.
Curiosity.
I'll accept curiosity.
Knowledge. We want to.
Wah, wah, wah. Wrong answer. Try again.
Want to study your ways.
Wah, wah.
Want to be friends.
Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Good answer. I like you more.
Okay.
Oh, most do. Anyway,
What's your name?
my name is Silas.
Nice name. What's your name?
I'm Sir Maynard.
Too formal. Try again.
Jaren Maynard.
Just Jaren.
Sure.
Okay, Jaren.
Yeah,
Relax.
Oh, that felt like illegal.
Wait, is it Jared?
No, no D.
Jaren.
Okay, Jared's an English language.
J-E-R-U-N.
What is Jared?
Okay. I like that. That's more acceptable. Anyway, come on. And so she like takes off running behind, like the other direction, down some like alleyways and stuff. And she's like,
Chasing her.
keep up! And so she starts running, and she like starts running like upstairs and across like buildings and this way, that way, and it's like a wild goose chase. And she like slides underneath some spots, and you guys slide right after her, and Maynard attempts to and kind of scoots under with all his plate armor. And so you guys follow her all the way up to, there's like this huge tall tower, and there's like kind of a platform on the top of it with a little flag with like the eyeball on it. And she's like standing up there. You finally get to her, and you're like panting, and she's standing up there on the top, like looking over at the ocean. Because at this point, you can see like kind of over the walls of like the harbor and stuff, and you can see the actual ocean. And so she's like, "Beautiful, isn't it?"
Yes, this is beautiful.
Sure is.
Do you worship East Ray or something?
No.
Just claim this place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has a lot of nice buildings and stuff. Nobody else uses them. So we use them for our cause.
Yes.
For the cause, right? Exactly. You're right. Wait. Anyway, what do you want to know?
Well, we'll have some friends coming by later. More friends for the cause, you know. One of them has a particularly bad mind fog going on. It's kind of a scrambled brain sort of situation. Yeah, wah, indeed. But we're hoping that you guys can make him, you know. Yeah, hopefully you guys can get some. We've heard that you can see into people's. What was it called?
Sarascape?
Sarascape?
Just cover silence.
Well, anyway, no. You can't see into Sarah's game. Only someone can see into their own Sarah's game.
Oh. Okay. Well, maybe he can learn these techniques, and we can get some context on what's wrong with him, how to fix whatever's
sometimes, if he needs help, maybe you could get your Serescape and his Serescape to intersect.
Will that harm mine if his is not fully intact?
I hope not.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think so.
Has it been? Have you got? Has it been done before?
Not yet. We have multiplayer parties.
Will we still be individuals? Or okay, it's interesting. Maybe we can figure something like that out.
Where's your friend?
Are they on the way?
We're gonna try to find.
We're here.
Is it recording or is it playing it back? Recording. Okay.
Yep.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
They should be coming to. What's this place called?
It's Blue's Ray.
East Ray from the.
No.
Gate.
Call it the Mindscapers.
They should be coming to the Mindscapers. From the gate, whatever it's called.
Okay. Well. Alright. Well, whatever. We'll take them to the Serescape.
Where is this the base of operations? Is there anybody else here? Are they hiding? Very well.
We don't like outsiders. I do. They don't. Did you say something?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, call me Friday. You didn't ask my name, but it's Friday.
To meet you Friday.
Thank you. You're learning. You'll learn our ways soon enough. Would you like to stay the night here?
No thank you.
Tomorrow?
We have a place to stay.
Yes, you would have a place to stay here if you're one of us now.
We already have a place
Oh.
to stay currently with our friends.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll get you after the first few days.
Oh.
You won't be able to deny the Serescape. Very fun.
Okay.
Much better than textbooks and boring.
I was never one for formal schooling myself.
Me
so.
either. What about you? Books?
I like books.
Wham wham.
Um,
Well, anyway, come back when you're ready.
I mean, we'd be fine to wait here and just watch for our friends.
It's the best view in the house.
Yeah.
Right here.
We can go fetch them once they arrive.
Good idea. Well, want any tea?
Oolong?
I'll go get it. And so she runs off.
oh dear.
I don't understand. What am I doing wrong?
You just gotta get it. I don't know.
I thought I had it, but I didn't.
Yeah, just keep trying. I'm sure you'll get it eventually.
It's too late, honestly.
Well, there are some things we aren't told.
In the other side of town. Alright, what are you homies doing?
Going to
The Yorkins.
Yeah.
Main Street.
P. Sherman 42 Law would be
Yeah.
waiting.
Let's see, okay.
I mean, they're probably going there while we're making our way
Eventually.
Yeah.
We'll just have a few cups of tea.
We'll probably see him pass on the train.
Oh gosh.
Like, can we just refer to a terminal map and then just go to the main street?
Everybody not go with you guys.
You didn't want to go to the library.
Yeah. Okay, meanwhile, on the other side of town, okay, so you guys are looking for the city. And you guys end up kind of in the main part of town on the main street. And you guys are looking and you're getting closer to the numbers, and you're kind of in the marketplace right now. Like in the middle of the market.
So lost.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh. So we're lost.
We're close to the numbers then, right?
Yeah, you're getting close.
Okay. I mean, like, we're not too far. I mean, it's, was it 2732? I mean, numbers aren't too far off.
So we're not lost.
Yeah, not as much as we could be. I mean,
We could always be worse, I suppose.
yeah. What are the numbers at right now?
27, 30.
Were we supposed to go to like 27:31?
32.
32.
2732. Should be just
You're getting
more.
close. So you move up ahead a little bit and you see a sign hanging down. It says,
I forget what his sister's
yeah, I
name
forget
was.
what it say. Okay, it say,
I don't know what his parents would name.
Son and Sons Casual Excess.
What? Excess. So it's my. What?
They own an extra small store.
No, really, Emma, really, Emma. Oh my God.
We're like, what
You show up to Son and Sons Casual Excess.
No way. No way.
Oh my god. Well,
Well,
I think this is this address that that
if I could regurgitate the coupon, I would regurgitate the coupon, but I can't regurgitate the coupon.
right.
Mm.
Right.
yeah.
Let's just not mention that once we walk in there.
No.
And let's make sure that person, we don't see that person, we'll probably see that person now. So,
Maybe.
let's make a plan to just all lie, I guess, and just be like, that never happened. You know,
I mean, I wasn't the one who ate the paper,
yeah, you're
so
right. Okay, well then I'll just lie and you guys just don't say anything.
okay, it's all on you, Yorganson.
Did he eat the paper after he was cured, though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. Alright.
It's way
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Maybe I mean, yeah, you lead the way on this. This is your
yeah.
family.
It is
Okay.
Yeah.
We're here to back you up.
I might lie, I might not.
So,
Okay.
Depends on how I
It's your
feel.
call. I would try to be truthful with your dad since you're already on rocky
Been a while. Yeah.
It's rocky ground, yeah.
Yeah.
Always on rocky ground.
Try not to
Okay, well,
get a fight or anything.
no fights. No fights. But we will go in there
Okay.
and we'll see how everybody's doing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. We're going.
Alright, so you walk into Son and Sons Casual Excess, and the door, little bell kind of rings open, and inside is a very pleasant little shop. Nice counter in the back. There's some like wardrobes on the left and the right. There's some mannequins with some short mannequins with some nice outfits and stuff. And on the back counter, you see the little man that was handing out coupons.
Yes.
Oh no.
And he sees you immediately. He's
Yeah.
like, so you came.
Indeed I did. I was in need of clothing and do you know of the name Yorgan?
Yes. They own this place.
Well, unfortunately, that is also my last name.
How convenient.
It would seem that my family owns this place. Do you know where I could find them?
What is your name?
Yorganson Yorgan.
Yorganson?
Indeed.
Wait a minute. Pardon me. And he like runs out from behind the counter, and like you see some like little steps in the corner, and he like runs up the steps, and you hear some like shouting upstairs and stuff like that, and like you hear like a like thudding, quick thudding, and you see somebody just like slide down the spiral staircase, and you see at the bottom there is this short, red-headed, red-beard dwarven woman. And she
Got the beard. The men and women have beards, like Lord of the Rings. Oh,
and she
man.
runs out. She's like, Yorganson, it's you.
Yes. Mom. Or sister. Which one is it? I don't know.
So your mom's dead.
Oh yeah, she did that. I forget sometimes. Sister, how are you? How are you doing, sister? How goes the day?
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
It's hard to tell with all the beard, but also
She's
she
like-
did die.
What the hell? Where have you been?
I'm just doing my own thing.
Well, I
Living
thought you were dead.
Why? But how would I have given that? Why did you think I was dead? All of you are dead. How are you alive? Why are you asking me if I'm alive? How are you alive?
I fought with my own tooth and nail. She shows you her teeth, and half of them are cracked. My own tooth and nail to fight those things off. Where were you?
Don't act like you don't know the names of those things. They're cacathorns, and we've been fighting them for generations, and I got tired of it.
I don't like to say their names. It makes me want to gag.
I'm sure it does. But
She pulls you in for a hug.
oh,
She's like,
I know.
it's good to see you.
it's good to you too.
I missed you.
It's who are they? Are the others? How are they?
Harrington is in the city. He's not in the shop.
Mm.
He started his own business. Box moving.
Ah, well, he was always really strong.
He has a kid now too.
Oh,
Yeah.
God help him.
You're an
Your-
uncle, Yorganson.
Huh?
You're an uncle.
Okay.
And
And
And Dad's upstairs.
you can stay upstairs. Everything can. We don't have to. I mean, I guess I have to. All right. I guess I'll go upstairs. Does he know that I'm here, or have you told him? And he hasn't come down.
Well,
Typical.
he
Oh.
can't really easily.
Was it an age
He's working on it.
thing, or
Just
was
go
it
up
a
there.
cacathoran?
Just go up there.
Okay. I will go up there.
All right.
Knock on the door.
Alright, so you go upstairs, and there is a door kind of at the end of the hall upstairs, and it's got like Daddingson on the front.
That's great.
And so you like see the door is ajar, and you hear like a shuffling in there.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door and then I'm gonna push it slightly open.
So you knock and you push it slightly open, and you see this very large, burly, huge locks of like red hair, this huge beard you can see from like even looking at him from the back.
Huge for my standards.
oh,
but
yeah.
For him, yeah.
Just like massive beard. This is like the largest beard you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Oh yeah.
And he's like shirtless.
Yeah.
And he's absolutely shredded. Back muscles.
Wow.
Shredded.
Wow.
So, but there also you see like a bunch of like scratches on the back, like scarring and stuff like that.
Even cooler.
And so he's like shuffling around his desk and stuff, and he like stops when he hears something, and he turns his head and he looks over, and he's missing an eye, and he has his other eye, and he's looking over, and he's like, Yorganson, it's you.
The very same. Very same Yorganson.
My son, I can't let you see me
Dad,
like this.
I can't see. I've already seen. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
No.
And I left you to fight a war, and I don't know what I expected. I'm sorry.
I can't let my prodigal son see me like this. And so he like shuffles around and he's like feeling around, and you finally see him like pick something up and like strap it around, and you turn around, he's got like this kind of like eye patchy thing going on, and And he turns around and he looks at you and he's like, I was waiting for the day you might walk through that door.
And that's how I was dreading it, thinking you wouldn't want to see me. But
How could I not want to see my son?
thank you. It's been a long time. I saw Tentaclins and I slightly assumed the very worst. Just to know that you guys are alive means a lot. I'm glad you guys are doing good here. I've made some friends along the way. They've helped me through bad times, and we've worked together, and they brought me here. Well, I would have died 1,000 times without them, and sort of had to rebuild. After all those years of, doing what I do. I'm still not unsure how you feel about that, but it's just who I am, and I hope that you are okay with that, because I don't intend on being any other way.
My son, the rage that burned inside me for a long time died a long time ago. And the love that I have for you far surpasses anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna run and jump and hug.
He embraces you in a bear hug.
Nice. That's nice.
Dad embrace.
Dad embrace.
Dad embrace. Like a spider monkey, you just like run up and like
I just jump. I gotta get my arms around his giant beard. And just like, it's like, I missed you so much. How's everybody? Harrington what was her name?
Harrison and Florine.
Oh, sorry.
Or Florine, I don't remember.
Florine. It was Florine. Florine told me about Harrington, and I'm an uncle. You're a grandfather.
Indeed I am. I guess it means I'm old now.
Well, you think we're all pretty old now, I suppose. But good thing for me, he went and bit the bullet. Means family name's gonna keep going.
Look at you. You've grown up. Your beard came in finally.
Thank you. I try to go the whole bald route. It's a little odd.
I forgot to mention, your dad has a mohawk.
Oh,
That was
Hey,
the one thing I forgot to mention.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry. I
That's
have
awesome.
a picture, but anyway,
So
go on.
like, yeah.
Awesome.
Alright. I've been less of a battler. I'm more of a try to help my friends battle, if you know what I mean. Inspire. I've become a bard. Everything's pretty much the way it should be, and I'm glad that you're the way you should be. And I'm just glad.
I'm glad too.
Happy to be here. What have you guys been up to other than selling clothes?
Well, it's been a hard year, my boy. After the city was infiltrated, and your brother Corrington didn't make it.
Like Corrington. I wish I felt bad for him, but he sort of asked for it. That crazy lot. He's probably in a better place now.
You're right. He did ask for it.
He had his own troubles. He had his own troubles throughout life, and they were going. His violent delights demanded violent ends. And there you go. I feel bad, but
No, you're correct. His battle-born bloodlust led him to his demise.
yes, my tears ran for him long ago,
Mine as well.
and they have run dry. But it would seem everyone else is being productive. Do you have any plans for the future?
I'm enjoying my time here as a shop owner for
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are an enterprising people.
Mm.
Right now, this suits me,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sure there are new things on the horizon. Maybe with you, my son, we can build something wonderful.
See about that.
Oh, God.
Currently, I'm helping my friends out. Maybe when that's over, I could come back and help around here. If you were to wait a little bit longer.
I suppose I've waited 7 years. What's a few more?
So
At least I know you're alive and well.
I'll try to send letters. I will send letters.
Please do. Don't be a stranger, my son.
Count on it.
Well, you look like you could use some garments.
Yeah. I have some apologizing to do to your employee over there. He tried to give me coupons and
Oh,
I
you're
thought
that
you-
dick that ate the coupon.
he said it in such a smug manner, and I thought that he was calling me short. So I decided to reply.
Wait a minute. Are you ashamed of your shortness?
Well,
You, my son,
No, I
are
am-
ashamed of your stature?
well, sometimes it can be a strength, sometimes it can be, not a strength. Okay?
No son of mine will be ashamed of his stature.
Okay.
We are built the way we are. We are strong. We are courageous. We are the Yorgan clan. So be proud of who you are, my son,
Will do. Thank you for the wise words.
as always.
Gonna hug him again. Gonna leave. Or I'm gonna go back, buy some stuff. Gonna apologize. Say, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I thought you were making fun of
Yes, okay.
me.
Do you want another coupon?
If I take it, will you be happy? Will you accept my apology?
If you don't need it.
I won't need it. Can I use it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take it. Your family discount or something.
I know, right?
Can I get for free?
Okay.
You hear Yorganson call down from the upstairs. That's his name, Yorganson.
Yeah, Yorganson is pretty great.
It's like, something on the house for my son.
Like, thanks, Dad. Okay, and then I get clothes. Do I get to decide what kind of clothes?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, what kind of armor you got?
What kind of armor? Well, it's a question as to what kind of armor I got.
Yeah.
It's probably light.
So for along the lines of this right here,
It's hide armor.
hide armor. You think, or would it be over here? I suppose.
Probably.
No.
Equipment.
Okay.
Equipment. Okay. So it's not in here. So.
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it is. It is hide armor. Yeah, that's what it says right here.
Okay, alright, so hide armor is a 12 AC
Mm-hmm.
plus your dex, right?
Yeah.
Up to 2. It's medium.
Yeah, okay, so you see they also have a chain shirt. Or, yeah, they have a chain shirt. Let's see, or, yeah, just a chain shirt.
Chain shirt then.
Alright. Let's see what the, yeah, it's an upgrade. You get a +1 to your AC.
Does that one have disadvantage on stealth?
Probably does, hold on.
Let's see.
I think it might.
One of these books.
It's not saying it on,
Bottom one. Here, take the.
All those links of chains. Cling.
Clang claw.
keep it.
Ding dong.
I thought I had it marked. Take this one.
You found it.
Strong.
Yes.
Keep on going.
No, you're not strong.
Thank you.
Bond. Because he's talking.
I have no idea what they're gonna do.
Either. Well, they have
One more.
what's her face? She like leaves you set because
Disadvantage?
she refuses to.
Alright, no, you're good. No disadvantage. You're Gucci. You get a chain shirt.
Change shirt.
Chain shirt. Do you want to trick it out, make it colorful in any way?
She is like refusing to like.
Is
Yeah, she's like,
farmers we could buy maybe upgrades for some of us.
Red on red.
Red on red.
Red on
Red chainmail with red something.
red. Maybe a little bit of red hide. Just red chain shirt. There
Cool,
you go.
cool. Red chain shirt. Okay, cool. Alright. So the rest of you guys are just kind of standing outside the shop, I guess. Or standing in the shop. What do you guys do?
Kind of like nosing, kind of letting I'm letting Yorganson have his moment, you know.
Yeah.
Arousing.
Boozy.
Maybe turn to Mishra and be like, so, Endurance told me you're hearing voices.
Yeah, I guess kind of.
What? Like, are they hurting you? Or are you okay? Like, what's going on?
I think sometimes I just like. It's like you have visions of the past. You know, in your brain, bad things that you saw. It makes you sad.
So, from everything that's happened, like nightmares?
Sometimes I have nightmares, but sometimes they're daymares.
Well, Mishra, is there anything we can do to help you? No?
I don't know. I just look at the water. It makes it a little better.
Okay. Well, if you need to cuddle up with Percy or anything, just let me know.
I prefer to cuddle up with you, but in a friendly kind of way.
Friendly. Non-threatening.
Sometimes I just need a cuddle from my big sister.
There you go.
Of course. Well, if you just say the word. Don't feel, yeah. Sorry you're going through this.
I don't like it when I hear coins. It gives me bad memories.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Can I let Percy snug, or can Percy land on her shoulder and just kind of cuddle up next to her? Yeah.
And she's just like,
Alright. We'll try to keep the coin jingling to a minimum. Thankfully, we have that bad folding, so. With Maynard.
what do you think happens to souls?
That's a good question. I don't know. I've wondered the same thing myself. So, I mean, we saw that one druid with his daughter. What was the bear's name?
Gondo.
Gondo.
Nice.
Whoa.
Gondo's
That's
daughter
right here.
seemed to, in the in-between realm, seemed to just pick them up and harbor them. But I don't know what happens to them. Hopefully, they're put to rest, where they finally find peace.
But do you think we'll get to see them again?
I don't know. I haven't made that journey. I wish I could ask people I know who've been on that journey.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna think about it anymore. It makes me sad to think about, so I'm not gonna think about it.
Okay. Well, if you want to talk about it, just feel free.
Nah. Maybe if I want to. But I probably don't want to. It's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, do you know, buddy? Do you know the answer? What do you think happens to souls when they're gone? When they leave?
I'm actually not completely sure. I mean, for me, I guess when I lost a part of my soul, I felt a little weaker, but I don't know where they go after your death. Maybe some astral realm.
think they would know?
Maybe.
That's smart, buddy. You're really smart.
And since you've also been having these, I guess, mind issues, they could probably help us put.
I hope so. Be more fun like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
Oh, you're so smart.
No.
I don't know how you got to be so smart.
Oh, thanks, sure.
I wish I could be as smart as you one day. Maybe. I don't think it's possible. Your
No.
brain's too big. But your head's not big. No, your head is normal size.
Thank God.
You have a normal sized head. Very nice looking head. Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Not at all egg shaped.
Egg shaped.
No, it's not. Anyway, I'm gonna go stand by Elodia.
Oh my God.
Well, where's Yorganson?
I'm coming out with new
swag.
new drip, new swag.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
red on.
So how was your father and your sister?
Surprisingly not angry, but unsurprisingly, my sister was wretched, but that's okay.
Well, I
Nothing new.
mean sibling, I'd imagine is like that.
It's 7 years, you think something would change.
Well,
Here we
well,
go.
that's good to hear they welcomed you and with open arms.
It's something that I never thought would happen, and something that it defied all expectations. I was very, very happy to have that. But anyway, we should probably get going. Is Buddy okay? Is Misha okay?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, that's
We're as okay as we can.
Yeah. I think
Yes.
I'm
As
just
before,
okay.
nothing has changed. That's yes.
Yep, nothing happened.
Okay, well, I guess we could go meet up with Sir Maynard and Silas.
Yes, and where the Mindwakers are, so I guess we'll go ahead and
Alright.
work our way towards there. So onward.
Meanwhile, you guys are having lovely tea. She brought out some cushions with like little chicks on them that just look very hand stitched, like little rabbits and stuff, and like threw them out for you, and like put a little doily on the ground, and like brought out like this little like very chipped, gross looking like little tea set, and she's like,
Tea. It's a good tea.
"Is it good? It's good." So she kind of like looks around. She's like, "What about your friends be here?"
I expect they'll be here shortly. I'm not entirely sure.
It's almost sleep o'clock.
It's almost 6 o'clock.
Rest.
I have an itch.
Okay.
Can we show up?
They stare at each other for another 20 minutes.
Wow.
Having
20 minutes of staring.
About that time, you guys enter kind of the scene, and you guys have walked through Heller, through the Boots and Cats, and you guys get over to the you enter the kind of the archway with the banner, the blue banner with the scale, and the multicolored banner with the eyeball on it. The old buildings.
I hate this place, but I think we're here, so
Great.
We hated it. It must be the place.
I just don't like how sketchy it is. And Mindwakers,
Better than Heller, though, right?
point taken. I don't want to go back there.
I already know how to wake up.
With
So those
Silas,
Mindwakers doesn't make any sense.
does he see them?
No. But
No.
you're
Yeah.
sitting there, you guys are kind of like far off, but you guys are sitting there, and Friday puts her tea down and she looks around and she goes,
Oh my god.
to here. She like runs off really quick.
I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
And so
Just drink about it.
you guys kind of see through that same little flap that they did. You go, wait.
Did you just see that?
Yeah, that's a little interesting. When did she post that? But
Wait.
wait, what?
Oh,
Wait.
yep.
Okay.
And so you hear like the little kind of shutting of doors and the shutting of locks and kind of blah, 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 and like a running down the steps. And you see this small little person, this little woman in front of you, very childlike looking, with a little like kind of, I didn't describe her jacket, but it's really cute. It's kind of like a little like tan, like kind of fluffy little thing, and she's got like green little pom poms like for the buttons and like the little collar, like green little collar. She's got green little hair
I'm
and like a
getting,
pink
like,
beret.
Elf vibes, like from Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
I'm thinking like an Animal Crossing character.
Never mind.
That's okay.
Oh, she's thinking.
Oh no, I didn't say
Speaking
that.
like a shy guy.
Oh wow. Anyway, I've never played Animal Crossing, but I'm thinking like that kind of character, like round, very round face. Anyway, so like she like runs out and she's like, "Are you friends?
Yeah.
Are you the friends?
Wait, he friends?
The friends? Are you the friends?
Who are the friends?
Friends of the others? Friends.
Who are the others?
Okay, describe them, please.
Are you here for mind waking?
I think so. Into the, what is it called? The Sarescape?
The mind.
Sarescape?
Come to the right place.
Oh,
Correct.
okay. Then I guess we'll follow you. I don't know.
What are names of friends?
Maynard?
Try again.
Silence.
Did they look?
Yes.
Jaren.
Silence.
Wait.
Okay.
Follow me. And she like takes off running.
Oh.
Through the buildings and kind of bobbing and weaving through the buildings and jumping over and jumping around and under, and you guys are like struggling to keep up, and Misha's like moving pretty quick, and then eventually you like hop on on Percy and you're like, okay, I'm sick and tired of this, and so you just kind of follow, and so you guys finally like jump up, and she takes you kind of to the highest point up into the edge, like in this flat top kind of like very tall tower. And you guys arrive up there and you're like panting, and you look up and you see sitting there on the ground on two cushions with tea in hand, Silas and Maynard.
Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, gosh.
Thank the Lord, we just had a. I mean, that was
I thought my knees were gonna fall off.
Yeah,
was-
this is gonna something.
an obstacle course.
Did you run up here? Did you run up here?
Yes, we did.
I'd offer you some oolong, but we're fresh out.
Yeah, we drank
Naturally.
Didn't have anything else to do.
Well,
How long have y'all been here?
yeah.
A few hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why didn't
Yes,
you-
2 or 3 hours.
This is for Buddy. Why didn't you
Maybe
pick up?
more, I don't know. It's
Oh,
kind of
man.
been a long time.
All right. Well, enough chit chat. Can they help?
I have no
Buddy,
idea.
Real. You've been here for hours.
She's not been very helpful.
We've been drinking a lot of tea.
Did they
We
drug
were.
you?
She needed Buddy to be here, and we've been.
Well, okay. Okay.
Where is she? Did you guys see her run away, or where she went? 'Cause I
She's
couldn't
standing
see.
right
still
behind you.
Oh shoot!
She's literally like standing right behind you.
Who here?
And she goes, wait.
Wow.
Ah!
So,
Which?
can we help him? How do we?
This is the guy.
He's the one we were talking about.
The guy, yeah.
Mind flare.
Ah, forbidden.
Oh,
Stop.
sleep here.
Can't say forbidden names.
You can say the non-forbidden things, which are, can you help him or not?
That is not forbidden. You're right.
So, can you?
Name?
Buddy.
I like that. Friday.
Nice to meet you, friend.
Very peaceful. Are you okay?
Peace. Well, not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess a lot of my soul has been lost. So
Well. Scary. How'd that happen?
I should be dead right now. No,
Shouldn't
my
we all?
friends. I mean, eventually. But all of my friends here have helped kind of revive me, and unfortunately, during the process, I've only kept a small part of my soul from what I presume to be an invention I made, Marvin, my assistants.
Are you done with that? Or do you keep working?
Am I done with research stuff? No. Right now, I'm just trying to get back to normal.
Bing, bing, bing.
Nice.
Bing, bing, bing. He gets it. He knows. He knows.
So, what can I do?
You need to go to the Sarah's Gate.
First,
The Sarah's Gate. Are you ready?
I suppose.
Are you taking anyone with you?
Can I take? Is it safe? Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take all of my friends here. If that's okay. If they want to go, I'm not gonna force them to.
What is this place you're talking about? Oh, okay. Alright. I mean, we're here. We might as well.
Just the brain realm.
How do we get back?
You conquer it.
Okay. Well,
I'm seeing this to the end.
Are you ready to face it?
Yes.
I want to see whatever horror is going on in that little brain nugget.
But are you ready for yours?
I'm less ready for that. But I will try.
Power of friendship. Very good. I like this. The energy here is good. I will recommend you to go to the Sarah's Game. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes. See?
You said you're our own mind to get into his mind.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes.
Can you do it? You think?
I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You're scared.
There's no other way.
Why are you scared?
Yeah, ideas I'll ever be, I guess. There's no other way. Yes,
No other way.
no other way.
No other way. Unless you send him alone.
I can't do
No,
that.
this way.
No, we can't do that.
This
Power of friendship. Very good. Well, I guess you can go meet Freehan if you want. Who's Freehan?
Oh, that's
Leader of
the leader.
Mindwakers. What?
All right, lead on.
All right, follow me. And she like jumps off the side of the building.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Right behind her.
Yeah. And you watch her jump off, and she like lands on like an awning, like kind of a cushions her fall,
Can I
and she
fly
like
on
jumps
Percy?
off. Yeah, sure. And so she like jumps off and kind of runs through some alleyways, and you watch as she like passes through, and you see as she like stops by like this massive like temple with this like shattered giant stained glass circular window. She stops. She's like, "Stop, pay your respects." And you see there's like the blue banners with the scales outside.
and of this one particular building. And she says, "Moving on," and continues forward. It's the Banner Bistro.
Okay.
And she's like, "Moving on." And so she runs forward, and she like stops in front of like this alleyway, and there's like a cellar door, and she like opens it up, and you look down, and there's like a slide. This way, this way, this way, and she jumps.
All right. Well, this. I mean, it's a
we
slide.
go.
Let's
It's a
go.
slide. Yeah, see it works.
Okay, so everybody jumps down. Ah. Okay. Yeah. So everybody jumps down. Everybody jumps down, and you start going left and right, and it's so dark in here, and you can't see anything. And then all of a sudden, you start seeing like glowing eyeballs here, there, and everywhere, and they're all like looking at you. And eventually, they start blinking, and they just start passing by you, and eventually, you like land on something very soft at the bottom. And she stands up and is staring at all of you, and you guys have landed in the middle of this like cotton mattress pad kind of thing. And you look around, and there's like all these candles surrounding, and you're in this kind of like circular room, painted pink walls everywhere. And it looks like Candyland threw up in here, like color-wise. And the floor, like all these gross old tiles that have been like painted bright colors. And so she like stops, and she looks at you, and she's like, "Are you okay?"
I think so. Interesting color choice.
Yeah.
You've got down here a lot of colors.
Makes it nice.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Where is Fremont? Where is he?
Follow me. And she starts walking slowly down over to a door, and the door is kind of like a golden door. It's like a golden arched door. And so she opens it up, and through the way it is like a little fountain through there, like a like kind of water flowing on both sides of this like hallway. And she leads you down that way, and it leads kind of into a fountain, like the waterfalls kind of go down. It's almost like there's like a drop off. That's the word. Yeah, so there's like a drop off at the end of the hall that leads to like stairs, and like the water kind of water fountains and waterfalls down the sides, and it opens up into this large circular room with the water kind of flowing all around it. And there's just like tables and tables and tables of like people hanging out, having a great time, like chatting, playing games. And some of them are like, you see them in like this like trance-like state, and some of them are just like having the time of their lives. These people look like they're great, and you see them kind of like around little fires and stuff, magical fires that are smokeless because otherwise they would die. Anyway,
Carbon monoxide.
yeah, carbon monoxide. They are, toasting themselves and whatever, and they're having. This looks just like a pleasant place. Yeah, this is just like fun, and they look like a bunch of hippies, and they're like playing music and just like having a great time. And so you see, kind of in the middle, there is a halfling sitting kind of amongst these other people. They're kind of sitting around his feet in this big circle, and he's wearing this like very bright blue, very royal blue with big puffy sleeves, and he's got very jolly red cheeks and very bright blonde hair, and he is just like very jolly looking, and he has a little kind of beret with a little feather sticking out on the top of it. Everybody here is in very like jovial colors, very cute colors. And so it is just very pleasant. And so she leads you over there, and everybody kind of looks at you a little, and they all kind of have this like pleasant smile about them. It's almost weird, but it is a pleasant smile. And so, you guys gonna say anything to each other as you like approach?
I'm gonna kind of turn to Maynard, and I'm like, are you nervous about going into the
Yes.
stairscape?
I am. I'm not getting great vibes from this girl.
I've been in dirtier dens.
Your vibes
Well,
are
it's-
immaculate.
It's not so much that. I don't know about this mindscape. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I mean, this is what Vizard said. I seem to trust him. So, come this far for this?
No.
This is what we have to do.
guess so.
Alright. So Freehon kind of perks up and sees you all approaching. He's like, welcome, welcome!
No.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Sir Maynard.
Ah,
Jaren Maynard.
that's better.
Jaren?
We like first name bases around here.
Jaren. Your name's Jaren?
Yes.
You go by your last name?
That's my title. Sir Maynard.
So entitled.
I was about to say. Okay. Alright,
Got a
Jaren.
silver sword in that scabbard, don't you?
So formal, so formal. Well, you can call me Freehon.
Freehon.
Freehon. Freehon.
Humphrey.
I like that. Well, anyway, welcome to the island of Misfit Toys.
Okay. So, we hear Friday was telling us you're the one how is going to teach us to get into the stairscape. So, how do we do that?
Just jump in.
Yeah, but like when you say jump in, how does one jump in?
Are you familiar with magic?
Yeah, but there's a lot of different kinds.
There is. But are you familiar with magic?
I mean,
I think so.
yeah.
Like,
Are you a magic user or are you familiar with magic?
Magic users, I think.
familiar with magic.
You what?
Yes.
How? Are you? Are you a user or familiar?
I
That's
don't.
the question.
What's the difference?
She has familiar.
That's a good question.
Intimately familiar, but
What's the
That's the question, isn't it? Are
Yeah.
you familiar with magic or are you a magic user? What's the difference? I'll tell you the difference. Tell me. When you look around, what do you see?
People.
Yes, you see people. What else?
Fire.
Fire. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. When you look at the air, what do you see?
Air.
Nothing. Nothing. Air. Okay. But look closer. What do you see?
Dust.
yeah,
I don't
that's
see, yeah.
Little dust particles everywhere.
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, not.
Okay. I will write that.
Yeah, a 2.
Ugh.
Is it weird that I
freaking
also got a 2?
Ew.
12.
God, freaking 8. Ugh.
18.
14.
Dose.
Alright. Let's see what makes sense.
Also does.
No, you shouldn't need it. You shouldn't need it. Did she? No. Alright. So, buddy, as you look very closely in the air, it's almost like you see like small little pink strings running, like little rainbow strings running all through the air, everywhere. And you see as somebody like casts like a prestidigitation, like clean themselves off. It's like almost like they pluck the string and you see the vibrations happen and it runs up their arm and it like cleans them off.
What?
And so that's what you see.
Okay. I'll share it with
No.
He knows. He's familiar.
And then
14
he's the
doesn't see it.
Lotus user. Could that be the
I
Lotus?
can see one string.
Humbucks. I am a magic user.
But you're also familiar.
I suppose.
See? That's the difference.
Then I am barely a magic user.
Okay.
Some of you just play the instrument, some of you know the instrument you play.
It's a little insulting,
That's
honestly.
a little ouch.
Yeah.
Dramatic. I'm saying, but okay.
Yeah. Play the four mood. Mid. You can play a Saturn.
He does that very well.
I don't really know what it is.
I like
but
your
do.
style and I like that, but not now.
Okay.
So, stairscape.
So, you tap into it by playing the right song.
How do I know the right song
I'll
is?
teach you the right song,
Okay, teach me.
but you have to know by playing the right song
You may be outcast by others that don't understand the song.
So maybe outcast by my friends here.
If they don't like it.
What does your song like play for everyone or something?
Is each song special to each person?
Oh wow. That's if I play it wrong.
Well, it's if you play right.
Oh.
Each song is special. And if everybody else can learn how to play their song too, maybe they can join you in this airscape.
Teach us.
Teach you. You have to learn it yourself.
How?
It's just it's a little hard. It's a little hard. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Where do we start?
It takes a little bit of imagination. It takes a little bit of getting in touch with your own mind.
It's,
There's no swords here. No swords allowed! Put those away. First, we will meditate. Come with me. And he like motions you to like a little door on the side, and he like opens the little door, and you enter, and it's like this beautiful garden. Beautiful garden. It's like you're outside. The sunlight is hitting your face, and it is so pleasant and wonderful and warm.
well, is it actually outside?
Looks like it.
This is nice.
That's nice. I'll admit.
And so he says, sit. Okay. The first step is to smell. Take a sniff. What do you smell?
Plant.
Plant. Good.
Nature.
Flowers.
Yes.
Soil,
Yes.
Life.
water.
You smell life, don't you?
Yeah, yes. Totally.
That is the first element of magic, is life. Is energy. Second, open your eyes. What do you see?
Color.
Yes.
The sun.
Okay. Yes.
Beauty?
Yes. She gets it. Creativity. That is the second element. Yes.
Okay.
And now observe, examine, interact. What else is there?
Connection.
Connection. I like that. There's power that flows between all things. Connection. And
Are there birds?
there's birds.
There's birds.
You're learning new things about this place, aren't you?
There are birds.
Knowledge. There's knowledge.
How many
And notice,
are there?
sky, land. What does that signify?
Space.
Balance.
Um,
Everything is in perfect balance. These 5 elements create our world. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'd say so. I mean,
This is the foundation for all of it. This is the foundation for everything. And this is what ancientism works to try to teach, but never succeeds.
Mhm.
Because they really miss the foundation of all of it.
Mhm.
Freedom.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
This part gets scary. He snaps. Completely dark.
Oh no.
Completely dark.
Ah.
So you are left all by your lonesome solitarily in the dark. And you hear just his voice over the head, and it's just like, now, think to yourself, what is it you most want? What is it you want the most? What is your greatest goal? And what are you working toward? Speak it. Okay. Cool. You said what?
To help save Keish.
Okay, good.
I want to see.
Yes. Don't we all?
Kill Mass. Or not Kill Mass. Sorry, Kill Rider. I meant to say Kill Rider. I'm so sorry. I meant to say Kill Rider.
That's what we've been trying to do this whole time.
No.
Not
can't
so
hear
much.
each
I'm
other?
sorry, I blinked so hard.
So if you say something, nobody's gonna know.
Okay, I meant to say Pill Rider.
Okay.
I'm sorry. As a mentis.
Okay.
My mind blinked so hard.
Death. Your greatest goal is to kill.
Revenge.
Think about that. Is that really what you want?
What else is there?
Ah. There's so much else. Do you really want revenge to be the center of your life?
That's what I'm looking for.
Think about it.
Family.
That's better. Just make sure that's really at the center of your goals. What else? What else? What else?
To be honest, I don't really got an aim. Sort of aimless. I go where the wind blows.
That's a goal.
That's it.
Freedom.
Free. Yeah, I do enjoy that. Indeed. Hi ho, where the wind blows.
Yes,
Motto.
yes.
Oh yeah.
I guess I want to come to terms with the guilt I have about my past and to let go of it.
Healing.
Buddy, what about you?
We can't hear each other.
Never mind.
I just kind of want things to go back to normal, have a normal, peaceful life with my good old Marvin,
Good goal.
and get to see my family again. Forgive me.
That is a good goal.
Thank you.
You. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Yes.
What's your goal?
Maybe power so that I can better serve Mass.
Is that really what you want? Well, you're gonna be stuck here until you can figure it out.
Well, then, place to belong.
That is a good goal. I like that goal. You guys all wake up and look at each other. Okay, so now that you know what your goals are, think about it. Ponder it. Because you are going to spend the next few days meditating.
Oh,
days.
He's already a step ahead of the rest of you.
Who are you pointing at?
Him.
Oh.
Because he can already see it. Since he can already see it, he's already a couple days ahead of the rest of you guys.
Oh my.
Do we go on?
If you choose.
Where can we meditate?
We have plenty of places.
How do we stop ourselves from going to sleep while meditating?
The secret is that you don't.
We do have some people that choose to stand on planks, kind of over things, so they don't fall. And you know, if the goal is to stay on the planks, and you know,
You could have just said,
Fall.
just fall asleep.
hey, sometimes sleep can be rejuvenating and helpful. Maybe that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Meditating isn't quite that difficult at all. It's just I can't imagine meditating for more than a few hours at a time. That's all I've ever done.
Well, it's called discipline. All right, all right, all right.
Alright.
Let's get to it.
Okay.
Could I go up to Freehan real quick and be like, hey, listen, I don't know what you did back there, but thinking about it, I think ultimately I need to find peace, but I don't know how to attain that. And I'm scared I won't be able to do this meditation.
I think the meditation is the key to finding your peace. This is only the key that unlocks the door, and through the door is peace. Great. Okay. Hang in there.
Okay.
Okay, well, take your meditation places, because you have a few days ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay in the garden.
I want to go to the fire.
Okay.
Is
What
there
other options are there?
Anything you could ever want.
I'll go to the library.
Okay.
what is there like an area of the garden that's like really like kind of quieter than the rest? I'll go there for that.
Okay.
I'll also go to one of the hippie huts.
Hippie huts, okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Drops his robe halfway.
Oh, wow. Just the mask is still on,
The
but
mask is
shredded.
still on.
The rest of you guys kind of look around and you're like,
Oh god. Hey.
he's kind of shredded.
Oh god.
Kind of shredded.
Oh yeah,
Kind
get
of hot,
them hair
though.
by the way.
Oh, whoa, I didn't know that
Kit
part.
Kats.
I did not know that part.
Kit Kats.
Platinum?
I mean like
Whoa.
white, you know?
Is this the first time it's being seen?
I mean never dropped the hood before.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Wow, didn't know the hair.
Silas,
Shall we see?
do you
ears?
look like your age?
Wait, can they?
Can we see anything about your ears? Are they pointed?
Or is your hair so long? Covers the
You can probably tell that there's someone pointing.
Ooh.
Logan, did you know he was hot?
Wait, can we all see this?
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that, but I mean, it looks like he does
Are
keep
we-
in shape.
Are we all to ogle while we meditate or
Silas, we didn't know you were hot.
Nor did we know you were an elf.
I mean, to be fair, we can't see his
Yeah, we
face
can't
yet.
see
We just
his
see his
face.
hair. And he could look.
As long as he leaves the mask on, he's hot.
Wow, Misha.
Damn.
I just call it how I see it.
Okay, I mean, yeah. That's the way to do it.
no lies were told.
Alright,
Um,
then
yeah.
I'm gonna go and
Why are
just-
elves so hot?
Misha's having an awakening.
How am I supposed to sit here and meditate for days?
I don't know. I mean,
Is this required?
do you want to be by yourself? Do you want to be with somebody?
When I'm by myself, I have bad thoughts. I don't know.
Sit next to me, Misha. We'll just hang out, okay? Just be quiet and just take deep breaths. Are we near the fountain? Is there like a little fountain? Yeah, and then I'm like, just listen to that water. You know?
I'm getting kind of
In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just slowly. You don't have to.
We should still pass out.
yeah, the water's kind of nice. I kind of like the water.
You can stare into it if that's what makes you at peace. Go ahead.
Hey, you think that girl Friday? Do you think she's like an adult?
I don't know.
I can't tell. She's kind of ambiguous like me.
She's nimble like you.
She's kind of cool.
She is.
Anyway.
Oh no.
Okay, I guess I'll try to focus. Anybody else in a particular area?
I'm just nipping to the garden and I'm pretty good at meditating, so I'm just gonna go into my normal.
I've set up a tent on top of the fire. Or at least a lean. Probably a lean-to. Because a tent, well, no, you can do a tent because it makes sense because the fire doesn't. It's creepy. And I'm just like down. I'm down to like a loincloth and I'm just going like. like super sweaty, and I'm just like, and I'm holding it alone, and I'm just going. It just makes sense. He's such a weirdo. He doesn't know how to do it. He doesn't quite know how to do it.
Freeman enters your tent.
Ah.
He's like, have you done this before?
No. But this is how you do it, right? Like, this is how you do it.
That feels right.
It does, especially when other people aren't in here.
I'll take my leave.
Okay.
Can I like go up to endurance real quick and get pointers on meditation?
Sure.
So I go up to endurance and I'm like, hey,
Hey.
meditation.
Yeah.
You've done this before.
A lot, actually.
How do you quiet your mind?
Well, for me, like when I'm listening to the environment, I like to focus on one particular sound and just kind of zero in on it. And as I focus on that sound, I work to kind of control my breathing and make it very rhythmic. I like to kind of like match whatever tempo the sound is at. And after a while, you just kind of let your mind fade into the background. And eventually, you fall into this state where it feels like it's not quite like sleeping, but it's not like being awake either. You'll know it.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so hard. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Percy's on my shoulder.
Alright. So all of you, buddy, what kind of place are you meditating at? You didn't say.
Probably by waterfall.
Okay. Majestic.
Is his shirt awesome?
Buddy, are you shredded?
I guess. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy.
And Misha's just, yeah, Misha just kind of keeps like, and then like she'll look over at Silas.
Oh my god. Where's Maynard?
So I was wondering.
In the library.
Oh.
Fully clothed.
With his armor.
The armor stays on.
So we just like this for days?
So, yeah. So you guys begin your journey of enlightenment. And, Elodia, your journey of enlightenment begins in a very dark place.
Great.
Very, very dark. Yours is particularly bad, actually.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yours sucks.
Absolutely.
Bad trip.
You
Bad
are
trip.
standing on the edge of a building, and you look over, and it is nothing but smoke billowing into the air as armies march upon a city.
Great.
You look around, and you see below you hordes and hordes of golden masked people fighting their way through these walls, flooding in and absolutely obliterating these opposing forces.
Do I recognize them?
I'm not right now.
Okay.
But you do see kind of off in the distance, you see this like glowing orb of like white energy that like explodes, and you see some bodies like fly off, and you see some like fireballs over in the distance, and you see this hulking figure like taking this huge sword and just swinging it left and right and left and right, and you see flashes as these four begin to have these forces closing in around them. And you're watching from like this very high point in the city as this is happening. And you watch as they all get backed up into a corner, and the white energy like stops, and you see these like words. You hear these like very loud words, these incantations that you've never heard before, and you see this like these white runes like glow kind of in this orb, kind of spinning around and everything in all these different directions, and you see them like attach themselves to one of the beings, and you see it's Tareem,
with these like runes all over him now.
Oh.
And you watch as Valahira gets overwhelmed in the fray and falls very swiftly after that. And after that, you see the hulking figure like pick up Tareem. It's Marshall. You see him pick up Tareem and begin to like climb up the wall. And you see below you as Sugaharan kind of is trying to fight through kind of the remaining people, and he also begins to ascend the side of the wall, and they get up to the top of the wall, and you see there's kind of like this moment where they like see Balahir's body like get overwhelmed in the bottom, and you watch them run away, and it's almost like you can see yourself like floating towards them and like watching in like this third person view. And you watch them as they like barricade themselves with kind of a few others like guards and stuff, and also the queen. You watch them like barricade themselves, and like the queen is ushered away and taken away very reluctantly, and the remainder of them are left behind, and eventually the walls busted through, and it's just Sugaharan, and he like does this final act of like this big kind of like swords flashing back and forth. Marshall picks up Tareem and gets the heck out of there, and you watch as Sugaharan is overwhelmed and eventually beheaded. And so you're watching this, and you hear a voice kind of behind you that's like, "This is what happens to those who defy me." And you look over, and it's a pale rider standing next to you.
Oh.
And you make eye contact through this golden mask, but you can still recognize those very piercing eyes that you know very well vision over.
Oh. Okay. That was awful. No. Meditation piece. What is this? Is what Freehan there? Is anybody there?
Just Mishra, and she's kind of snoring.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was awful. Mishra, are you awake?
Huh?
Mishra,
What?
did you have a vision?
Back of my eyelids.
What?
Nothing.
Back of your eyelids?
It was a joke.
Oh. Okay. All right. How do we know we've reached this point of seeing heart?
Oh, I can see strings. Can you see them?
I don't know.
Everywhere. Everybody roll.
Okay.
Row in.
Yes.
What was the one?
20.
Modifier?
Whoa.
Modifier or no?
Oh my
your
God.
intelligence.
Oh, shoot.
Or
Oh dear
Arcana.
God,
Yeah.
she's
14.
You got a 14?
Oh my God.
Or
4.
20 plus.
You sure
This
it's
is
not
so
gonna be
good.
fair or
You
something?
already
Plus
see it.
one.
Okay, what do you
Dirt
do?
sucks today.
There's
apparently.
6.
Different dice.
Okay, Elodia, you see them. You see the strings.
Well, I guess it was worth it. Oh, God.
It's not like my spellcasting modifier.
No.
That was awful. Oh, Mishra, I saw how it happened. I saw the fall of... What was it? Narncross? I saw the fall of Narncross.
What is a non-cross?
Sure.
What?
What's a non-cross?
Don't
Oh,
you
the
remember?
city! Oh. Oh. Well, that's dark.
Very. And the Pale Rider was there. And he was right next to me. And it wasn't good.
Come on, man! Oh, no. Fill your other one, Ben.
I didn't know it'd be
Jeez.
Oh.
Dang it, Ben, why you gotta do that?
Anyway, I guess I'm ready for the next stage since we can see the tendrils, but I don't want to go back.
I guess the next phase is hearing the song. Great. Well, hopefully everybody else can see them soon.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll just wait here. And I'm gonna be holding Percy, just like in my arms, like stroking him.
And Freehan kind of like pops his head around the corner. He's like, "So you can see it?
Oh yeah, I can see it. Thanks for the heads up.
Good. I'm glad. You're making progress. Awaken your mind."
You could do a little bit of warning though, Freehan.
Some people have very pleasant visions.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. None of
Some
that.
people don't.
Thank you for letting me know.
I hate it for you. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, some of your friends really have some work to do.
Okay.
We'll give them a few extra days.
Oh God.
But as for you guys for now, you can rest and you can start listening for the music.
How do I do that?
Just keep your ear out.
Is it going to be as unpleasant as my vision?
It's just a song.
Just a song.
You should be okay.
It's just a vision.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway,
So I'll just listen then.
listen. All right. And with that, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for tonight. While you guys are meditating, alrighty, and figuring out the stuff. Can't see the strings. No.
Where are the strings?
Where's the strings at?
Where are the strings?
Well, there it is, dudes.
Nice.
That's pretty fun.
There you go. Bye.